Can you?
That's
Can you?
great.
It's fab video. Can you explain from the inside of this popular wave in culture of women hitting on women, but not for real? I know, we understand that. What's going on? I mean, because this would have been unknown 3 years ago, let alone 10 years ago. This kind of faux lesbian chic. You know, what's the message? What?
Well, see, it's puzzling to me because I feel that, like...
Because you're not gay, Britney.
No, I know, but what I'm trying to say is, it's like, you know, there's been so many women on TV in the 80s, in the 90s, you know, in the 90s, of them kissing each other, of them. I really don't understand the big deal of why we did. Like, I mean, people have seen that. People have seen it, and then someone, they were like, "Oh my God, you kissed a girl," and I'm like,
Britney and she's Madonna. That's kind of the deal.
"Oh,
yeah,
That energises it a little.
But it
bit
is
more.
clearly, because we just saw that compilation of you going all the way back to when you were 16 and then coming from your records. That is clearly a much more grown-up image, and because you got to move on. You know, you can't stay stuck in the same things. You can't be doing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" all the time.
Yeah.
So how do you see the future? Where are you going? Where are you heading to? Do you want to act more, or?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. Right now I'm kind of focusing on my music and stuff, but I would love to tour in March, and there's a script that I just read recently. It's really amazing.
A film script?
A film script, yeah, that I'd love to do. So yeah, in the future I'd love to do everything.
Impossible question for you to answer, but I'll ask it anyway. You just said that sometimes you feel 40. What do you think you'll be doing when you're 40? You have any
Having kids, I would.
Well, probably, yeah. You'd be a mum probably by then.
Yeah, I would love to have like 5 or 6 kids and have like a beautiful home.
How many in your family? How many siblings do you
I
have?
have a brother and a sister.
So there's 3 of you?
Yeah, there's 3 of us.
And you'd like more than 3 then?
Yeah, I'd like to have like 5 kids.
Okay.
And a big home and just, you know, really beautiful.
And do you think it's possible to meet a guy who isn't incredibly famous? Because, you know, at your level, it's very difficult to meet and get on with and form a relationship with someone. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask about Justin Timberlake. I couldn't care less about you and Justin Timberlake. It's your story and it's in the past. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
But it must be very difficult to form a relationship with someone who doesn't have an intimate knowledge of what it's like to be at your level in terms of international fame, hence the Justin thing. Do you think you'll ever meet someone just dead ordinary?
I pray for that every night. I hope that, I mean, I do believe in Prince Charming. There's a Prince Charming for everybody. And I hope that I find that one day. That would be very, very nice. But I'm very weary with guys right now. I have a little...
You say weary or wary?
A little issue with guys. Like, I'm kind of like, hello, hi, I'm over here, but you stay over there.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of, you know, I'm in my little place right now that I like to be.
You want some time out?
I want some time out from men, and, you know, and, yeah.
How long does it take when you meet a guy, whether they're famous or not, whether they're in the business or not, how long does it take when you'll have a little bell that will go off in your head, where you'll think, he no longer sees me as Britney Spears, he sees me as a woman, he sees me as a human being?
I think that you have feelings about things. Like, you have to have instincts, and just, hopefully I have good instincts, but like, you know, that feeling of just, you know, you run with it. Like, it's like when you're in love, it's a feeling that takes you over. You can't even think about it. You're like, oh, okay, I like you. You know, it's just like that type of moment. So hopefully I'll experience something like that.
But I think you're right to take some time out, because you were in love very young. You were perhaps over-involved for such a young kid.
In fact, the love match of your life kicked in at 16, didn't it?
No, you're the love match of my life.
No, all right. Prior to all that, no, come on. When you were 16, you got engaged.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
Well, you were 16 when
when I was, well, I didn't get engaged when I was 16, but I met the guy, and I got engaged when I was 19, and then it all broke up. And it was actually, I would say, it was not a very positive experience, because it completely shaped my later teens.
Yeah.
And, you know, in your business, I can quite understand it, but it probably is, I think it's a mistake to get involved so young.
Yeah,
So
but it's hard, though, because when you're young, it's like, it's puppy love, but it's real love. It's love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know
you know,
that.
and you're just like, it just takes you over, and it's your first, and you're just like, oh, it's so intense. But you're right, it does, it kind of shatters you.
And it hurts just as much as a divorce would do if you were 35. You know?
Exactly.
It's exactly the same emotional level. Everyone
I think as much as you love, that's as much as you hurt.
Yeah,
Very wise.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
By the way, just on a sort of offshoot of that, you met our Colin, haven't you? Colin Farrell.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he told us, because you know we're very fond of him here, and he told us he had. I'll tell you what he said. He said Yes, Brittany and I had a bit of a mooch. Now, what a mooch is, I haven't the faintest idea.
The beer they serve on the West Coast, I think.
A mooch is just a little kiss.
A little
exactly.
kiss.
Yes.
He's very sweet, isn't he?
He's
Don't you
a
think
doll.
so?
I find him so refreshing because he's not one of those like LA people that are like, how do I look? Or
No.
like,
No,
he's not
like that,
never talks politically correct.
No.
He just says what he likes and what he wants to say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I find that so refreshing. I love to be around people
And
like
isn't it
that.
great that he's
Lovely.
got his family around him? Like when he's been here a couple of times, and you know he has his sister with him. His sister is his manager.
Yeah.
You know, and is she younger than
She's
him?
his PA.
Colleen.
That's right, yeah.
Colleen.
You know, and
She's
it's
a
so
doll. I love her.
normal and sort of
Yeah.
healthy and all that.
I love them. They're
One more
very
question
nice.
about you being 40.
Oh gosh.
Well, hey, you went there. If you would have a daughter of 16 when you're 40, and she was doing a bit of showbiz and stuff, and she said, right, I've got the chance to do a single that I think is going to do what Hit Me did for you when you were 16, would you say, go for it, girl, or would you say, can we go and have a long talk somewhere? This is a very big deal. This is going to give you a lot of issues, you know, that we need to talk about.
I would. Oh, that's a hard question. I'd probably have the long talk with her, and she'd probably disregard everything I say.
Yeah.
That's a job, isn't it? Yeah.
Disregard everything I say, and she'd probably want to do it anyways.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's the thing that with parents that I think that you just have to trust your kid. You know, it's easier said than done. Like if your kid falls in love at 16 and they want to get married, I'm not saying let them do it.
No, don't say that in front of my
horrible,
daughter.
But like even I have a friend, she's 18 and she got married and she's completely happy and she's living in the moment and she's happy. So
Yeah.
I would just probably tell my kid to do what makes her
How
happy.
long
think
has she
at
been
that
married for?
time. For like 2 years.
2 years. I think that's so wise because we've got a 16-year-old daughter and a 17-year-old son, and obviously you try and steer them and point them, and you know you're there with an umbrella, as it were, for them. But
Exactly.
you're absolutely right. Once they've decided to do something or go for something, you have to let them do it.
Yes,
You
you
simply
have to.
don't have the control, and if you try and exert the control, they'll cheat on you, as it
Yeah,
were.
they'll
do it
against
anyway.
you. So
Yeah.
you have to just believe in your kid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look, it's lovely to meet you,
You too.
properly for the first time. Thank you very much
Thank
indeed
you.
for talking to us.
Yeah.
That is a lovely
I know.
bracelet.
Isn't it cool?
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Look,
Isn't it cool?
it's cool. Where's that from?
I think you guys gave it to
Oh, that's our present.
look,
we didn't
it
see all the
matches-
presents.
it
Oh,
matches
the
the bag.
Of course,
Yes,
yes.
it's the bag.
one that I stitched
Great.
earlier, yes. Well, it's great to see you.
You too.
All right, good luck.
Cheers.
Now then, it seems the creepy phenomenon